Life.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with the one and only, you know him as the Lord, Zano. What's going on, bro?
How's it going?
And so we met up here in DC to do this, my first in-person interview. So, Zano, first tell everybody what you do, where you from.
Alright, I am an artist from DC. I rap, sing, scream on a mic. I do pretty much everything, if that means that it's gonna make me music. Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Okay, so, like, what inspired you to start doing this?
To be honest, I could never say that it was just me. It was my own idea. My dad made music. My dad actually is from Jamaica. He made reggae music. And my brother got into the drill scene, and he was making trap music. And I saw that, and I thought that was pretty cool. But then I listened to X, and that's one day in music class, and I really identified with him, and I really felt like if he could do that, then I could do it. Because people that like anime and art and appreciated stuff like that, they could all do that. So like, why couldn't I just step out there and do it?
Cool. So, speaking of X, you mentioned X. So as an artist, like, how much of an impact has he had on you?
As a human, it was heart-wrenching. It was gut-wrenching. Like, it really hurt me. Cause like, I saw him as not only a brother, but I saw him as a beacon for like depression. Anybody that was feeling any type of way, like sort of sad or anything like that. He was the beacon that could show you, like, if anybody's making you feel this way, then just fuck that nigga up. just make sure you beat that nigga's ass, fool. Like, no games. Beat the shit out of them. And it's like, I wouldn't attack life like that, but it's just like showed me like, why should I be sad? I should be angry that I'm feeling this way. Why doesn't anybody care? I should be very fucking angry. And I heard that inside of his screams, but as an artist, I had to just understand that that's what happens, and this is what comes with the industry. You will give this industry your money. You will give this industry everything you have. You will give it your mental status. It will tear you apart, and it will take everything from you. But this is an investment. For those 4 years that your career will be jumping, this is an investment. And we give it everything. We give our everything for these 4 years of fame.
So you mentioned X. Any other inspirations?
X, Pete, Denzel Curry. Definitely Denzel Curry. Kurt Cobain. It's gonna sound weird, but I listen to mad K-pop. So definitely Top Dog, BTS, Big Bang. Yeah, those groups, because that's what got me into like the sort of singing type, rapping type thing. So yeah, those, and there's plenty of others that I could mention, but I just don't have them on the top of my head right now, but definitely them.
How would you describe your style of music?
So that style of music, it's like when I say X influenced the fuck out of me, like he did. Like I originally was just gonna make trap music, like, but then I listened to the trap music and I was rapping some shit about move drugs to your city, shoot your mom and titty type shit. I was like, son, what the fuck am I talking about? Like, I don't know shit about this. I just rapped about anime and chopping niggas in the neck and stabbing people and just hurting people, because that's some shit that I would actually do. I would stab somebody if they threatened me. I would hurt somebody. I would throw my hands. I would never touch a gun. I would never use a gun to shoot somebody, because that's some pussy shit. Like, I made that music, and I made it with an aggression, like the same aggression that X will make it with. And I also made sad music, because at the time, like while I was in music, my like my second girlfriend had broken up with me. But this sad music was really cringy. Like, it didn't sound good whatsoever, but I still have it up there because it was raw emotion, and that's all that matters.
Right.
My raw emotion, it was raw hurt.
So, like, this is a special question for you,
Mm-hmm.
like something that I can relate to too. So, like, being in the city, like DC and whatnot, like the music that's here is not really played in the underground scene that that you're in. So, like, does that have any effect on you too much?
It actually makes me overjoyed. It definitely cause while I definitely do enjoy artists like, and I think I can really mesh with artists like Shabazz, I know he's from like Maryland or something like that, and and Shy Glizzy and but like Fat Trell and Shy Glizzy, those, mainly Fat Trell, those would be the only DC artists that I really honestly look up to. Those would be the only DC artists I look up to because their lyrical content is out of this world. Like that Fat Trell verse when he was like, leave his head was some shit like that. That actually was really good. It's really good. He's not getting the notoriety he deserves right now, but he's working on something right now. But most of the other DC music, like when you hear it, not to knock nobody, but that other shit, like that yeah, shoot him dead, what, yeah, got him, what, yeah, trust,
That sound like
like I can't bang with it at all. But I talked to this girl about it, and again, it wasn't about the content, it was about their passion. This isn't something that they lying about. When they say that they sell drugs, they really sell drugs. When they say that they will backdoor their best, like kick in his door and steal all this shit, like that's something that they will actually do. And while I don't think that's cool, it's real. It's something real, and it reflects on like what these kids in DC have to do. Like it's so hard to get a job actually that they idolize people that sell drugs and stuff like that. So I can't judge them. I can't knock them. I cannot. It just really hurts my heart when I see somebody on the news that was actually getting to their shit, like getting to their money, like actually going to school, actually having a job, and he gets shot and killed. Yeah. It really hurts me.
You think that, because you kind of jumped into the question, so you think that that music, like, does it embody too much of the culture? Like, not even just this scene, but hip-hop in general, or music like that, just drugs and violence, like it really embodies it, and like, what's your opinion on it?
Originally, I felt that trap music was ridiculously grotesque. I felt like, why would people glorify? Because there have been 2 shootings of underage girls last year in DC. One of them were about 12 or 11, and another one was about, no, she was actually 10, and the other one was about 16, 17, and both of them were shot due to gun violence. And I would have thought that if I were younger, I would have thought it's this music that's making people go out here and do that. They think that they cool if they go out here and shoot little kids and stuff like that. But I grew up to know, like, once I've talked to people that actually have killed people, I grew up to understand that these people are going to do that regardless. Nobody's forcing them to do that. Why should a song have to tell you not to go out there and shoot somebody? Nothing should have to tell you not to hit your mother. Nothing should have to tell you not to shoot up your school. Nothing's going to tell you that. If a song tells you to do that, and you actually do that, you are going to do it anyway. You're going to do that regardless. So it isn't the music, it's just sick individuals out here.
Yeah, it shows how weak-minded and influenced people can really be.
It's just pure hatred. Pure hatred. And you would think that these people had coordinated attacks, because I was speaking to this one girl, and I was like, how can you listen to this music when people are getting shot out here like this? And how can you just jam to that? And she was like, if you stay out the way, you won't get shot. And that stuck with me for a while, because I was like, that is kind of true. If you don't fuck with nobody, nobody's going to fuck with you. But that 10-year-old girl that got shot, I looked at the surveillance, and these people had no target in mind. They just jumped out the car, just shot anywhere. No target, just shot. And they only hit that little girl. They only killed that little girl. Hit no target, just a little girl.
Well, to get off, that's very enlightening, but get off of a little of the dark side, have a little more fun. So how would you represent your style? What is Zano's style?
Style of music or style of clothes?
Like clothes and how you rap. So you got the guy.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know.
It's definitely more of a like it's definitely more of a God, I don't it's like a K-pop type style. Like very flamboyant, very flashy. And it's just like I'm gonna dress cause my worst nightmare is to have somebody dress me for my funeral. Cause I know that they're gonna put that shitty black suit on me. God, please don't put that black suit on me. If I die, just put me in what I'm wearing. I like this. I got fresh. Just leave me in that. Just leave me in what I'm wearing.
That's how you go out.
Yeah. It's I don't necessarily buy overly expensive clothes. I really don't like buying overly expensive clothes. Mm-hmm. So I will go to a certain like these shoes right here are Puma, and like I paid like $250 for these, and like under any other circumstances I would not buy those shoes. But these look good. Like I'm not gonna buy it just because it's a brand. Yeah. Like Jordans, they look like shit. They look like honest shit. Like they're a decent shoe, and I bet they feel good and everything. But for that price tag, I would rather just slap on a pair of Vans and just keep moving. Just keep moving.
I feel
like if I'm paying like nearly $300 for some shoes, they better make me able to jump over a fucking building. They better have secret roller skates inside.
Don't bring back the Heelys, man.
Glow up, man. I fucks with Heelys. Man. Pop the bitches so to get them moving. Like, God.
Let me see. So, what would you say is probably the best song you ever made? At least your favorite that you've made.
Since I make a lot of genres, within the genre, I would say within screamo or like just trap metal, definitely Xanax. I'll put your shit to bed, bitch, give me lead. Now she chase me, she obsessed, motherfucker spin chest. I locked myself in the room for about the whole day. I gathered up all of this hate that I had for everybody, and I just put it into that one song. I made that song as if it was gonna be like, as if nobody was gonna hear it. I talked about killing grandmothers, fucking nuns, killing babies, hanging grandmas from the trees and letting wolves eat at her knees, shit like that. And as on the sad songs, it would definitely be the song that I made with Spaceman Zach. Hello, sad girl, yeah, you know I like that. Magic Manic Pixie girl, yeah, you really bout that. I don't wanna talk to you, I fuck around and get attached. Yeah. Cause it channeled that inner Johnny Cash. I really fucked with that, with the guitar and stuff like that.
Any like rap, just regular rap shit that's your favorite?
Okay, so lyric-wise, it would definitely be Blood Eagle because I ripped that bitch apart. I rapped like shit on that one. It was perfect, almost perfect. But so far as like actual just like me rapping, my first song Handyman, and I made it with my friends. My first song I ever made, and the flow on that, the way you could hear us in the back laughing and stuff like that, it was so good because it was natural. We were having fun with making that song. It was just fun.
Sure shit. Man. Okay. Last two questions I want to ask. Who would you want to work with in the scene and mainstream in the future?
Omen 13. It'd have to be Denzel Curry, Zilla Kami, Young Thug, fucks with his style too. Yeah, I think that'd be it. But Kamiyata too. I would definitely make a song Kamiyata, but like on his old shit, like Adult Swim and stuff like that. Watching Adult Swim, face on something like yeah, like he's just chilling right now. But I would need to have him channel his inner crazy for that one.
Yeah. Okay. And lastly, plug yourself. Tell us like about your collective, your music. Where can we find your music? Everything.
All right. My music's on SoundCloud. It's Zano, but if you can't find the simple name Zano, then it's always going to be Dejan Reed SoundCloud, and it's going to be an animated picture of me. Instagram, 8th Lord Zano. Don't go to my Twitter, that's just for porn. YouTube, I sometimes post gameplay, and that's Zano Reed. But mainly follow my Instagram. If you ever feel in any type of way, if you ever need somebody to talk to, this is not just some bullshit thing. Like, if you actually need somebody to talk to, definitely hit me up. 8th Lord Zano, 8THLORDZANO. 8th Lord Zano. Just hit me up anytime, like some pictures, comment, shit like that. Yeah, definitely do that. My collective, we're staying in the shadows right now. We don't really want to associate with anyone. We don't really want to do shit until we actually get ourselves in our ultimate forms and stuff like that, until we actually build ourselves up. We actually make ourselves better. But my collective is actually Final Hearts, and it has members such as my brother Red9, aka Cryptid, Toma, Rico and Roxas, Amir, Cammy. She makes beats. I'm not going to promise any date when we actually going to debut, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Alright, well, appreciate it again, Zano. This ain't gonna be the last time.
Definitely.
So, the stuff will be in the description. Check it out. It's Life Happens.